So we just arrived in Myanmar. I can already tell that I'm gonna like it a lot here. It's pretty rustic, as you can see, and I think it is a perfect combination of Thailand and India so far, and it's fitting because it's right smack dab in between them.
Yeah, borders both.
Yep.
It's like going back in time.
Yeah, within the last few years, they opened up their borders to tourists. So Myanmar hasn't really had a chance to be westernized. So we're gonna get like the real cultural experience here.
Yeah, you can notice like everyone is wearing like traditional clothes, which you don't really see in too many places anymore.
Well, traditional bottom. Like
Yeah, that's true. Like all the men are wearing sarongs, or most of them. That's like extremely rare to see. These stupas are everywhere. We saw them flying in. We saw them on the bus ride here from the airport. This is Mandalay, by the way, the name of the city. And like those stupas are like, there's like one stupa per 10 people, it seems. There's so many of them. It's pretty interesting being in a place that's only allowed tourists in for like 3 years or so. I don't think I've ever been to a place like that before.
So apparently we're gonna see a bunch of monks around here. Myanmar is mainly Buddhist, and it's highly suggested that every man become a monk at least twice in their life. And then they have the option to leave it. And the women can also become monks here as well. We already saw one where she shaved her head and was wearing pink. And traditionally the monks here, they wear either orange or red, because those are apparently the cheapest garments, I guess, that you can get. I don't know why red and orange are cheaper. Monks are not allowed to work either. They're only supposed to be given donations and goods. Like, they're not actually allowed to get money handed to them. Rather, they can only get like rags that they can attach to their garb, or food, or an umbrella for shade, but not technically money donations.
Look at that bike over there.
Where?
Straight ahead. That's all on a bicycle.
Oh my goodness. Wow. That takes some major skill right there. Very cool. I'm already in love with this country.
It's very, very different from everywhere else in Southeast Asia.
Although I guess I sound like I'm not in love. I sound like a Debbie Downer. For my ear, I was given a lot of strong medicine, and I was suggested by the doctor to take it, especially while flying.
Watch out, you're in the road.
So I'm pretty exhausted right now, but I'm still prevailing, and we're walking around despite me feeling like I've been taking like 5 different elephant tranquilizers.
Speaking of elephants.
Yeah, the medicine will take down that elephant, but not me. Keep on trucking. Even though I really just want to sleep. But we only have a week in Myanmar, so we're pushing through. Look at this guy.
Before here, Indonesia was by far like, you know, the most what would you say, like the least westernized country.
Yeah.
But compared to this, Indonesia is like the same as Thailand and everywhere else. Like this is just new level, like original and rustic. It's way more similar to India than anywhere else in Southeast Asia.
Yep. This is awesome because it's like India, but less populated.
Yeah, it's true.
It really is the perfect combination of Thailand and India.
I mean, really the only thing similar to Thailand though is like the people are more like ethnically similar.
Yeah.
Than India, but other than that, like there really aren't that many similarities.
So I think it was in 1987 that their leader here apparently decided that he didn't like certain banknotes that they had, so he did away with a lot of their currency unless it was in the numbers of 15, 35, and 75.
Just go left.
And he also refused to let anyone exchange their old money with the new currency that he just implemented. And then not even a year later, he did away with the 35s and the 75s and didn't allow any currency exchange. So literally overnight, their currency and their money
became worthless.
Yeah, worthless, just became paper. And there's stories about people using it as fuel to light a fire or even toilet paper because it was just nothing anymore. So the people here were devastated for a really long time, but they overthrew him eventually.
That's also why this place was closed for tourism, because like the Western world sanctioned the government because of like all these things, like what
Human
they were
rights violations.
Yeah, what they were putting the people through, and they were just shutting them off, and then that was their response, just closing their borders to all tourism, which hurt them even more because then that's less revenue coming in.
Yeah. And so I'm eating. There's an ant in my soup. I'm not going to complain this time because they're probably just going to end up telling me it's just a prawn.
So we're heading over to this over here. It's called Sagaing Hill, and it's got a nice view from the top apparently. Hopefully it won't be too hot climbing up all the stairs in the sun. We're stopped at a photo op on the bridge here before we head over.
You can see all of these stupas there.
So this is the top of Sagaing Hill. I think I'm saying that right. Which just has views, 360 views. The river down there, which you can't see from here, it's the Irrawaddy River. I guess the Irrawaddy dolphin gets its name from this spot. Yet another stupa. One of the bajillion of them around here.
Beautiful.
They're really nice. You can see some of them being built. They have like bamboo scaffolding around them.
Justin and I were just commenting about how in Thailand no one really asked for our photos.
There's too many tourists there.
Yeah, obviously because there's a lot of tourists that go there, but in Myanmar it's not so much, and already we were asked by like 5 different people within 30 seconds.
Of course, once the first one asks, then everyone else finds it easier to get the nerve.
Yeah, makes sense. So here's a view of all the stupas around.
guess you can't see Mandalay from here. This is like a 30-minute drive outside of the city.
So there's 2 stupas in the river. There's a lot more down there. Beautiful.
We're seriously the only foreigners here.
Yeah.
At least the only white people here. Maybe there's some ties or something.
So pretty. So there's the outside. You'll see there's a little girl right there in a pink monk outfit. I don't want to zoom in.
You don't want to pull tippy toe? That's
Oh,
that's our code word to each other when we realize locals are taking pictures of us, like covertly without asking us first. Our code word is tippy toe.
Reminds me of a cuttlefish. A flamboyant cuttlefish. The lights.
We were just saying that it's probably similar. Being here now is probably similar to being elsewhere throughout the world in Southeast Asia like 30 years ago. There's like nothing in English. And very, very few tourists. Like everyone looks at you when they walk past.
Oh,
Like, there's people looking at us right now.
One little girl was scared of us.
I waved at her and then she ran away. And her mom picked her up and tried to like bring her closer and she was like squirming. I guess I look like a creeper. So we've been reading about how to practice our meditation and contemplation, and the most profound advice for us starts right here at this sentence. If you are well concentrated in stepping, carry on leaping and stepping down and the lifting, leaping and stepping down. I'm gonna meditate constantly now.
No, there's more. Carry on leaping and stepping down and the lifting. Leaping and stepping down should be practiced. All perceptions, such as seeing, hearing, smelling, eating, feeling tangible things, and thinking should be mindful.
Also, you must be mindful even at the moment of excreting and urinating.
Well, at least there's something in English.
So this is a little offshoot of the place we were just at. I think it's still part of the same hill. Sagaing Hill? I don't know. We don't know. The view is awesome. You can just see all the stupas. They're like countless. Like every block has one, it seems. Pretty unique looking. It's kind of like a weird version of seeing a European town with all the church spires sticking out. It's like
that's a good point.
similar, but obviously way different.
Same, but different.
Yeah. Hello.
Hello. Hello. Hi. Hi.
Hello.
That's just awesome.
Get some soap and soap it up for me.
Yeah. Bye. Bye-bye. Oh, he's doing that on cardboard.
I didn't realize that.
We were just walking by and there's like a little head sliding by us. Alright. I guess he's cleaning out the irrigation system. This is where he stops.
So we're at Mandalay Hill now, another hill with a lookout point on the top. This one's actually in the city itself, so we just took the taxi back to the city and he dropped us off here. It's like a never-ending staircase, and like every couple hundred feet you ascend, there's like a little platform with a pagoda on it. This is by far the biggest one.
So we think we're at the top now. We're not 100% sure. We've been fooled maybe 6 times now. Because the stairs go up like that into something like this, and it blocks off the staircase that's usually behind it. Oh, there's more to go. Alright, this is the top now. Oh, it's not? Oh, come on. Well, we made it. This is the top. And here's the view.
You can see the giant fort down there. See it?
No, where?
Starting like in that corner, and it goes all the way over. That big square all there.
Oh, I see. The
It's
wall.
huge. We drove around it on the way to the base of the walk up here. Also, they made us take our shoes off. It's like really filthy, and I have something stuck to my foot.
Kick it off.
I don't know what that is, but it's gross.
Ew.
So now I have a clean spot on my foot.
You're
I
disgusting.
kind of wish they would at least clean the floor if they make you walk up here without your shoes.
I agree, and you have to pay for it too.
It is like ridiculously filthy. I mean, it's a dusty city, so I guess it's
Yeah.
hard to keep it clean, but
There's like mud spots though everywhere.
they should have like little slippers. I think the neon lights are so funny on these.
Yeah,
It's kind of like, yeah.
it's a little
Seems
cheesy.
Yeah, a little bit. Like selling out to the... So we're walking around Mandalay on day 2 here, and we found this little drainage canal here. And if you notice, there are little ripples in the water down there. It makes it look like it's raining. It's not raining, and there's nothing dripping off the trees. That's coming from within the water. And we're not sure the science behind that, but we're sure it has something to do with something that is not good.
Like some sort of like methane gas or gas.
Yeah, we saw the same thing in Bangkok, and we were talking about it there. And Bangkok or Chiang Mai, I forget. And here it is again. Never seen that at home, where it's looked like it's raining, and it's not.
I told Justin if I were to fall on this, just kill me, because there would be no recovery from this. Whatever is bubbling in there, I don't want on my skin.
Once again, the city is like bustling. It's like there's just so much going on in every direction. It's actually kind of like a quiet street compared to what we have been walking through.
Hi. Want a picture? Jess, want a picture? Okay. 1, 2, 3. You take it?
Yeah.
All right. Awesome. Thank you. Thank you. Bye bye.
One thing we've noticed that's really different about this place is that it's right-hand side driving, but the steering wheels are also on the right-hand side of the car. So the driver like isn't in the middle of the road the way it is like everywhere else. Everywhere that has left-hand side driving, the steering wheel's on the right and vice versa. But here it's like they get cars from the rest of Southeast Asia, I guess, where it's all left-hand side driving. So it's kind of weird. As we say that, there are no cars here, just motorbikes and bicycles.
How much stuff this guy has.
I think we actually read somewhere that they have cars with like that are in both formations with the wheel on both sides, but
Yeah.
we haven't seen it at all with it on the left.
No,
Every
no,
car
no.
we've seen has been on the right, like without one exception.
Also on the floor is a lot of, I guess it's tobacco spit.
Yeah, we see a lot of people chewing what we think are tobacco leaves. They're constantly spitting out like red muck, and you see like splotches of it everywhere.
I thought it was blood at first.
Sure, some of it's mixed with blood.
Oh gosh. A lot of garlic and tomatoes and ginger here.
You basically walk faster than driving speed around here. Sometimes you can't even walk. We should go to that.
There's also a ton of kids with a lot of dyed hair, and we think that's because it's the summertime and that the kids can get away with doing it now. That's what a Thai kid told us.
Because they're not allowed to do it in school, and they're on a school break right now. We're
See,
assuming
there's
that's the
the
case,
spit.
but we don't know for sure.
Makes sense.
We also keep seeing like garlic clove peels, and it looks like chicken feathers. Like every time we see them, it makes us do a double take. It seems like they're just like slaughtering chicken in the road, but it's not. It's just garlic. Although I'm sure they do slaughter chickens in the road somewhere in the city.